comes from a long lineage of stoic comedian.
That's a very cool
Askness.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, let's slide our phones at each other and see how that works. All right. I use this to record in the rehearsal studio when we're in bands. Yeah, for tracking ideas so we don't forget. You know?
So shoot us with questions.
You know?
Yeah, well, I guess you could start out by...
Look at this.
Wow, I love it.
Where do you go?
Where are you from?
Oh, scared.
Smoke-a-ronies.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, I'm going to get mine out. What do you think, Tony? Let's do that.
This is like... Sorry, go ahead.
So, well, you start by telling us about your characters on the show. We don't really know that much about the show.
Yes, I play the character Wadska.
Yes!
Who, Jake's excited. And Wadska is kind of the McLovin.
Yes. Whom I'm friends with in real life. He's in my house recently.
Super bad. He is just the guy that really wants to desperately be a part of the friendship between Mondo and Woody in the show. But he's just a little too awkward and just never gets there. And he's constantly made fun of by Jake's character.
Turk. Yeah. I gotta say, that watching I've only been fortunate enough to see one of the episodes that we've done, and the character Wadska is
Amazing.
amazing.
So, next question.
It's truly phenomenal, and just when we were all, this is, you know, the show took a while. It was at Fox first, and then MTV bought the show from Fox because Fox was afraid they didn't know what to do with it, and didn't have the cojones, so to speak. So now that we're up in production, we're at MTV. It's fantastic, and I remember way back when. What's that?
Is that an Idrea?
It is. Well, you should see who that is. Yeah, and so when I first met Tony, and it was a whole bunch of actors, and everyone's lined up with we don't do this anymore, but everyone's lined up with their microphones, and everyone looks like the normal person you'd run into at Ralph's or Vaughn's or Pavilions or whatever, and we're reading the dialogue off the script, one character to the next character to the next character, so it's just bouncing around the table. And when it comes to Wadska, this guy comes out with his dialogue. I wasn't looking at him, I'm looking at my script, and I hear this, "Oh my God, you are not going in that room without clothes on!" And I was like, who the hell was that? Now that was a terrible rendition of something brilliant that he does, and Wadska's my favorite character on Good
crazy.
Vibes, but hands down. He's just
really fun.
It's a great character.
Turk is very, he plays Turk. Very mean, but he's misguided. He's got a heart in him.
He's got a heart, but I play the bully at the beach. Somebody once quoted, not quoted, a quote, they came up with it. Somebody once said, my character was Tommy Lee with a surfboard and a bad attitude. So, I mean, yeah, I don't play.
Yeah, I think the panel's right after this, right?
Yeah, so just to usurp me in the middle of me talking, Tony, it's okay though. It's totally cool. I don't play into the Tommy Lee thing with the character. I'm channeling all the guys that used to beat me up when I was a kid growing up on the beach in Malibu. So when I saw this project, I was like, man, I have to be a part of this. I grew up on the beach in Malibu, so shit, why should I not be that character? So this is Turk, the guy that I play. And, you know, so get the hell off my beach, dude, or I'll kick your ass. This is the guy. So, anyhow.
He does a great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Yeah, we have a good time together.
So I read that there's it's based on a character who is transplanted from New Jersey. Is that right, or am I reading something wrong?
That is right.
Okay.
And that is Mondo.
And
Mondo, Josh Gad plays Josh Gad, and he's tremendous at it. And he is such a natural.
He's right now in Book of Mormon in New York.
Okay.
I have yet to see it. I really want to see it.
Yeah, I live in LA, and I'm broke,
It's also
so I haven't been
$400
to
tickets.
Yeah, and plus the plane ticket, you're looking at $1,200 just to see him. I'd rather wait till
We
he
do want
comes
to support
down.
it. I feel like that is about to crawl over at me.
It does look like this. Doesn't
So
it?
frightening. It's like the Transformers just came out.
I know, right? Where's Michael Bay? Oh, or Megan Fox. I like it.
So what else would you like?
So how'd you
get involved in this project?
Prostitution.
How was that for
For
you?
animation character. David Gordon Green produces it, and I'm a huge fan of his. And Tom Brady, who did a lot of Simpsons work, and he's just had a really great pedigree, and the script is super, super funny and super smart. And it's just anytime that you get the opportunity to do something like that, you jump at it. And it's fun. Like as Jake said, we were able to do a lot of table reads because when you record the voice, you're by yourself, which it's hard to get the vibe. So with the table reads, we really can get the energy flowing and kind of see where it's going, and it's just a blast.
Yeah.
Really good time.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know about your history with voice work. I don't have a lot. This is, for me, I was the voice of Chevron for a little while. Did, done a video game or two, but really for me, this is the first. And it's a wonderful first to be a part of. And you see these guys, like Tony and then Alan Tudyk, the two of them. It's like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna root for them, bro. It's like these guys, they come out of nowhere with these voices and it's like, wow.
It's all very mentally ill.
Yeah, maybe a little bit,
A little tweaked.
Okay, last question, guys, with these two.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Look ahead. So I was looking at both of you guys have some really interesting stuff coming up. Is there anything you want to tease in your future career?
Sure. I am doing an HBO show called Veep, with Julia Louis-Dreyfus playing the Vice President of the United States. And she's awesome. So that's going to be on HBO in the spring. I'm really excited about that.
And it's Armando Iannucci who's doing it.
Yeah,
right?
who did the movie In the Womb. And it's so fun. I'm really proud of it. So I'm excited about it. And Jake's, you're telling about your band. We were just listening to your music back there.
Yeah, I have a band called Sons of the Lawless. The bass player and I formed the band with our guitar player. And the bass player is Lee Butterfield. His dad was Paul Butterfield, who was the first white guy to have an all-black blues band in Chicago in the 60s. He's sort of a blues rock legend, and he, in fact, was one of the headliners from Woodstock. So his dad and my dad played music together. We grew up together, and we played this alternative hard rock, and it has tones of SoCal vibes, stuff. It's kind of like Rage Against the Machine meets No Doubt kind of a thing with a singer that's all right, It's like we're going at it with the Smashing Pumpkins approach, but we're real happy because one of our songs, MTV is licensed for Good Vibes. It's going to be in episode 11, I believe.
That's awesome.
And then we have our latest single that we cut is, it's going to be a title track in Night of the Living Dead 2, which is being compiled right now. It's like Avatar, So, yeah, I mean, in the sense that the whole film is animated. Night of the Living Dead 2. So to be in a band that we got that music place, it's awesome, and good stuff all around.
Thanks, guys, for having us.
Thanks for
You're
asking.
welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so inspired by all your equipment.